OSR and the troops. So we have got an absolute monster community creations video. We have got ton of superstars. We have got arenas. We have got the new special guest referee glitch that kind of helps us overall experience. You could say this one's going to be pretty elite. That's right, we're going to be diving into all things AEW in this video. We've got a ton of stuff to cover, so let's just dive into it right now. So what I think best to start off with is this amazing arena that you saw in the intro part from JENA. Even got the red, white and blue ropes in for this Dynamite one. Absolutely love it. JENA makes a ton of ones. You've got Revolution, you've got All In, you've got all sorts of AEW ones. Just went for this Dynamite one, like I say, so just classed it already, just have that simple wee detail in it. The up-to-date ropes and stuff just adds that great wee touch into it. And then we'll take a wee look at how to get the referee in there as well. So you're going to filter your search onto shows for the special referee glitch that we have currently. You just need to search up WittyG or Witty226 on your hashtag, so we're going to hit that. I've already got it added to favourites, so it's nice and easy to find. So always say in these community kind of creation videos, always kind of favourite your go-to people, and it makes life a lot easier. So this looks like it's a ton of stuff and you're like, oh my god, what do I go for? It is simple, it is easy, it is not as complicated as it looks. Every show by default is going to be Extreme Rules. The only difference is you can see like slots here, slot 24, slot 22, that just correlates with who you have downloaded. So I put Aubrey, the AEW ref, is my very #1 downloaded slot. So the order you're downloading your creations in is going to be that reference for your special guest referee. So it looks like there's a ton of stuff by AIM. You can copy and paste as well. So if you want to have it as #1 and you've already got like 24 people downloaded, or if it's easier and you know you've got 23 slot open, just go for that one. They've added in a ton of slots here to kind of make it easier, but I just went for slot #1. Got Aubrey in there, excuse me, and it is just a lot easier to manage. And then to change the Extreme Rules look for your show, all you need to do is go into your show, go into Edit, and then this is the cost slot 1 referee match. So because you have downloaded JENA's AEW Arena, you can go in and you can just assign that. The only thing, do not touch your referee slot. You didn't do anything with that. Didn't touch it, didn't do anything. Everything else you're free to change. Your custom images, watermarks, etc. It is that simple. Like I said, it looks complicated at first, but it's pretty easy. And like I said, having the kind of official referees in there is just, it's like the fine seasoning on top of just making it look really, really cool. So I initially had Solo's Bloodline as my very, very first thing I downloaded in game. So I knew I could copy him into an empty wee slot and then copy Aubrey into his original one. And then that was it. I knew she was designated to slot number 1. And then we're going to take a look at some of these AEW creations right now. So first up, we've got Brody King, an absolute top tier one here. The detailing on the tattoos, just everything about it. All these creators are up on screen here, and we're going to have links to their Twitters and stuff so we can make them as easy to find and keep up to date with all their creations as much as possible. Like I said earlier on as well, make sure and mark them as favourites and upvote their work. And then if you've got these guys favorited, you can just go to most recent and see everything that they're bashing out. But this Brody is phenomenal, even like with the entrance attire in there as well. And always a favourite for everybody. He's no stranger to WWE games, but we have got Bryan Danielson in here, and he looks absolutely phenomenal as well. Like the hair, the beard, it's just all the detail. It's just so good. Facial textures on this one, absolutely ace. Does come with a wee kind of extra entrance attire. He's a man of simple tastes, and he sometimes comes in with a white tee, and I just love that extra wee touch for his entrance on that kind of other attire there as well. And then back to the House of Black with Buddy Matthews here. Again, just all the small detail in here, like just looks so incredible, like so lifelike. And again, like with Brody, the entrance attire on this one is absolute chef's kiss. Again, just seeing the House of Black come out together with just all that cool entrance stuff on just really adds to that realism. And somebody else that made the list, Chris Jericho, absolute god tier creation on this one, with the JS logo on the tights, and comes with the iconic all white boy band esque attire as well, which I thought was really cool. But the black one, like the detail on the jacket here and the entrance with the baseball bat and stuff like that, is just so cool. Another great standard in creation here. And then we have Christian Cage, another goat. The tights, the detailing on all the logo and that here, absolutely phenomenal. We outworked everyone t-shirt, and then the kind of black one with that Buried Alive match with Jungle Boy and stuff like that. So that's a nice wee extra touch for Christian Cage's one there as well. And another fan favourite here, Blackpool Combat Club compadre Brian Claudio. Really good work on this one as well. The Swiss Superman is looking absolutely class here. And then the nice wee kind of jacket for the entrance attire as well. And technically, still part of AEW as it stands so far. Don't know what the outcome's going to be, but we've got Mr. Punk, CM Punk in here. A really cool one there, all the tattoos nailed, facial texture in this one's really cool. Really good attire here for him as well. We also have kind of a bit more of an OG look with the long hair and the t-shirt and stuff, but again, even the entrance attire in this one with the hoodie and the t-shirt and stuff, again, it's the fine details that just go such a long way with these creations, and absolutely great work on this one as well. Now, I'm putting this one down as one of my favourite creations I have seen in a long time, and defo one of my top picks with this whole AEW list. Britt Baker in this one just looks absolutely phenomenal. Like, that just looks like a legit in-game model, like absolutely incredible, like face texture and detail, and like this one is just absolutely sublime. Now we have a look at the attires here as well. Entrance jackets, we've got the green attire, with the jacket and stuff like that. Like this one is just one of my favourites I have seen in a long time, and this just looks like this was just actual photo scans in-game stuff here. And another one that kind of ties into that one is just being an absolute god level creation with Jamie Hayter here. Again, just the face, the hair, the attire. Another one that it just looks like it would just be part of the game. Like it's not even been a community creation, it's photo scanned in. We're in, just so realistic. A couple of attires here, the big fur jacket for the entrance and stuff like that. Tagging up with for it in game. Two of them as a combo are just absolute perfection. Another one that's kind of in a similar situation to CM Punk, technically still part of AEW. We don't know what's going to be happening, but it was worth showing because we go on about the facial textures and stuff like that with Britt and Jamie, and this Jeff Hardy is just on a different level as well with that facial textures and stuff like that. Detailing on that one and just the structure, like so cool. Comes with the face paint attire as well, which is a cool wee extra kind of touch. We kind Jeff likes the paint, so definitely had to kind of feature this one in the video as well, even though the status is kind of unknown for the future. The Jeff in AEW. And another fan favourite, Jan Moxley. Trying to do my announcer's impression there, but Mox is looking absolute class in this one as well. Gears bang on. Just the body build and type and facial textures and stuff on this one too. Absolutely great on this one for Big Mox. And what's AEW Kenny Omega? An absolute fire Kenny here. Going about kind of Moxie's body build and how it's very realistic. Omega is looking just different class here as well, man. The attire, a really cool one that they've selected for him on here as well. And we have featured the other members of the House of Black, and here is the main man himself, the head honcho of the house, Malachi Black. And again, up there is one of my favourite ones, like the amount of detailing you have to have on, especially like with Brody as well, with all these tattoos and just getting it so accurate and so spot on. And like his fellow House of Black teammates, the entrance attire here does not disappoint either, with the mask with the horns. We get the kind of more simple jacket here as well, like just scary good resemblances in some of these. And on to the Young Bucks, part of the elite Matt Jackson here. Great choice of attire, loving the jacket with the elite on it and Young Bucks on the front. So cool, we get to kind of see the ring attire with the jacket there as well. Like, absolutely loving the Bucks' attire in this one. And then onto the bro himself, onto Nick. Obviously, pretty similar to Matt with attire, that's just the way it is. But like I say, to have these two and Kenny coming out as a wee stable, like we did in the intro against like the House of Black and stuff like that, it's pretty awesome. Now we're putting this one in the upper echelon with Britt and Jamie Hayter. This MJF, just everything about it, head to toe, just different class. The attire's nailed, tattoos nailed, hair, beard, face, just everything. Another one that looks like he's just actually been scanned into the game. One of my favourite ones is MJF. And on a big Penta with the Joker themed attire. Does come with a couple of attire sets actually. Penta's looking absolutely class. Game tattoos and stuff, but the attires is one of my favourite ones. The jacket and stuff like that with the Joker themed one, and then we've got the red and black. Like, so many iconic looks, and I feel like there's a couple of solid choices to go with in game. Like, they both look really cool. I love the red and black one, but the Joker one's just always a favourite. It was a really cool look on Penta. And then wrapping it up with another just phenomenal job, Swerve Strickland here. Again, just looks like so realistic. I think everyone we've featured have just absolutely knocked it out the park. Actually, just who needs Fight Forever when we've got so many top class community creations in here? We're just building our Fight Forever within a 2K23, like some absolutely just god tier creations, and you're pretty much just getting the full roster. I do have like a sting, but it's the WWE sting. I quite liked that, the variation. But there's a really cool sting out there as well. And there's still a few folk that we can get added to the list. No doubt there'll be a follow-up visit for this one, but this Swerve is just different class as well. So there we have it, AEW Information Overload, arenas, special guest referees to have the actual legit referees in there, ton of absolutely phenomenal creations. Just, you can just be fantasy booking AEW stuff or AEW versus WWE, like universe mode. There is so much cool stuff out there. As I've said, hit up all these creations and upvote until the thumbs fall off. Just support these guys as much as possible, because it can't be easy making stuff to this high standard, especially for us to just reap the rewards and have all this cool stuff to play in game. That will do it for me, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.